about the importance of grounding.
Turn you down a bit. Turn you down a bit.
Can you hear me now? No?
So, this part, you just need to turn it on. If you need to.
Is that better? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Hi everybody, my name is Aaliyah Allen. I'm the owner of Divine Holistic Health Coaching. Today I want to speak with you about the importance of grounding, what grounding is, why it's important, and how to practice it in your daily routine. And after I finish speaking about grounding, we're going to do a quick 10-minute flow that will help balance your root chakra while also grounding you to the earth. So what is grounding? Grounding is also known as earthing. It's the practice of physically connecting to the earth and receiving the natural electrons that earth has. So naturally, our body has a neutral state of being charged in a certain way, but because we utilize our phones and we use laptops and things like that, we get a lot more positive charges from the devices, which throw off our natural state. So how does grounding work? Grounding works by allowing the body to receive that natural flow of negative electrons from the earth, which helps put our body back into our neutral state where we're able to neutralize free radicals and also reduce inflammation. So what free radicals are unneutralized molecules in the body that can cause disease and ailments in us, which can show up in sickness. And inflammation can show up in multiple different ways as well, and then different diseases. Almost all diseases, cancers, or sicknesses are correlated to inflammation. So earthing and grounding helps reduces those effects from inflammation in the body. There are multiple methods that you could do to ground, such as the most practical one that people know of is walking barefoot outside. You can put your hands on the ground as well, or you could also lay on the ground. And one of my favorites is actually sun gazing. During sunset or sunrise, when the sun is going down or when it first comes up, that's the most effective way to also ground and connect to the earth as well. There are several different methods. Like I mentioned, you can walk barefoot, you can touch nature, you can use a grounding mat or a grounding sheet if you live in the city and you don't have access to go outside to ground physically. You can get earthing shoes that are constantly giving you exposure to the earth, so you're receiving those negative charges from the earth freely. You also could do it through mindful meditation and my favorite, which is yoga. So again, why is grounding important? Grounding is important because it does multiple things for you. It reduces stress and anxiety in your body. It can increase your moods and your energy levels, and it also improves your sleep. It boosts your immune system as well. So people often ask me, my clients want to know, okay, well, how do I do it? How do I start? It's not a huge task. You could start small. For example, if you work from home, you could take 5 to 10 minutes and just go outside every hour or so and spend time outside, spend time in nature. Consciously, mindfully walk around and breathe and just take your time to do that. If you work at a building, you can still come outside. You don't have access to the grass. Like I said, you could just breathe, look towards the sun or stand towards the sun while you're breathing and being mindful of your movement. You can create a grounding routine. So what I do to stay grounded on a consistent basis, because I have 2 under 2, it's hard, you gotta make time to do everything. I wake up around 5 in the morning and I have a morning walk. I don't take my phone, it's just me and I'm in nature. I'm engulfing myself and I'm just taking my time to walk. I'm listening to the birds. I'm listening to the wind. I'm connecting to the earth and receiving what I need to receive from it so that I can be full and get my charges back into a neutral state so I can have an optimal day where I'm energized and my mood isn't off and I'm not getting irritated because I've been outside. I spent my time with nature to regroup and just get ready for my day, and I've set my intentions as well. And also, like I said before, just practicing mindfulness. Putting that into your daily routine will help you to body scan to feel where you might be feeling some anxiety or stress. Once you get more used to incorporating time with grounding and being in nature, your body will tell you everything that you need to know, and you'll be able to listen to yourself and identify what you need to do. So today, again, we talked about what grounding is, why it's important, and how you can incorporate it into your day. Now we're gonna go into a flow that you can do at home to help you ground yourself. And what you're hearing is 963 hertz frequency music. So whenever I meditate or go out grounding, I listen to frequency music with no words because we're all vibrating. So we all have molecules in our body that's vibrating at a certain frequency. So whatever you listen to, TV, music, it's all at certain frequencies. And most of the stuff that they advertise to us are at low frequencies to keep us at a low vibrating state. So I consciously make sure that I'm listening to frequencies when I'm doing yoga, meditating, to help vibrate higher. And what this frequency does is it activates your pineal gland, aka your third eye, and it's also known as the kirtan. Okay. So we're going to start by taking a deep breath, intertwining your thumbs together, smiling your heart to the sun, and leaning back a bit to get a stretch for your lower back. Bring your hands together, bring them down to your chest. Now we can come back down to our mats and sit crisscross applesauce and start the flow. Intentionally and slowly put your thumb and your fingers together. And while we're doing this whole practice, we're going to be mindful of our breaths. Because the deeper you breathe, the deeper belly breaths you take, the more oxygen your organs are getting to your body. And the more oxygen, the more freshness and newness your body is getting. You're going in with the new and out with the old oxygen. That's why I say deep belly breaths. So we're going to do 3 in this position. One more deep breath, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now let's transition into a kneeling seated position where we're going to do some cat and cow poses seated. I want you to inhale, open up, exhale, close it. You're going to do those 3 times. Your feet in front of you and let your hands support you behind you. We're going to do some windshield wipers. So as you're doing this motion, I want you to intentionally activate your glutes. This will help you get a stretch in your lower back as well. So let's go to the right, to the left. You want to breathe with each swipe. Inhale, exhale. Your arms shoulder width apart. And you want to make sure your knees are spaced out and you want to put your big toes together. Make room so now you can push back and go into child's pose. This is a very important grounding pose here. Just rest in here. Next, we're gonna move into pigeon pose. So we're gonna take our right leg, bend it up to our right, your left leg, bend it up to your left knee. And if you want to keep more challenge, bend it up a little bit more. You're gonna keep your right leg straight onto the ground. And if you want, you can keep your hand this way, or you can go down on your forearms and get a deep pelvic stretch. And as you breathe, I want you to imagine the oxygen that you're breathing in going all the way down to your root chakra, and then you're breathing that air out. Deep belly breaths for those organs. Our forward fold pose. And this is also a key grounding pose as well. Breathe your hands up toward each other, and we're going to exhale and reach out as far as you can, but don't overextend yourself. Whatever is comfortable for you. If you can, grab your feet and just feel that stretch for a few breaths. Slowly come up. Now I want you to put your heels together as close as you can. Tall back. Now we're going to do some intentional breath work. This is used to regulate your nervous system. So you know how little kids, they get mad and start crying and they go, what they're doing is they're actually unintentionally, unconsciously, they're regulating their nervous system to calm themselves. So we as moms or parents, whenever we get frustrated or upset, this is the breath work that you can do to regulate yourself and bring you back to a neutral state. So you're going to take 2 breaths in through your nose and then 1 deep breath out, exhale. We're going to do that a few times here in this pose. Right? want you to put one hand on your stomach and one hand on your heart. We're going to close with some imagery and affirmations. So these words are focused on balancing your root chakra while also grounding you. So the root chakra deals with safety and security. And when you feel unsafe or unsecure, whether that be financially or unsafe in certain environments, this can help you get back grounded and bring you to a neutral balance. So with your hand on your stomach and one hand on your heart, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to imagine your very worst fear, the thing that you're afraid of, the thing that you're afraid of the most. And now I want you to take two breaths in through your nose, and then a deep exhale. That deep exhale. And what you're doing in this process is you're breathing away that fear through the breath work. So two breaths in. One out. Breathe that fear away. Two breaths in. One out. Fear is only an illusion. It is not real. It's in place to stop us from being our highest self. Now I want you to say, I am safe. I am okay. I am in a safe space. I am secure. I'm going to close out with 3 more breaths we do. And lastly, I want you to imagine yourself in a state where you feel the safest that you've ever been and the most secure that you have ever been. And while you're breathing this time, I want you to be receiving that state through breath. Okay? Now straighten out your legs slowly. Wiggle your fingers slowly. Roll onto your right side. Take your time. Now slowly push up into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Wish. Bring your hands together. My soul seeks yours. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. So how do you all feel?
My brother was in, but just that little bit.
Yeah.
That's what worked out with mad when I
Like
read
that?
it.
Yeah, I do that.
Closed out. I said,
I'm glad that you all enjoyed.
right, I needed to stretch my hip though. All right, we in there. Light swimwear.